Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Episode 940 year. Excuse my voice. It's been a little bit of a hoarse all day. It was a little bit sore throat. The congestion's moved from the sniffles and coughs now down to the throat. So yeah, I've been battling a cold, and it's just one thing or another. But bear with me here. I'm going to use my inside voice, and that's what I'm going to do. Try to be more relaxed, and I think that's another thing that it will be a good thing. But just to let you know, I got the microphone right near me, just in case you can't hear me. I'm right here, okay? So don't worry about a thing. We're going to talk about what happened last night at NXT. Final NXT before Halloween Havoc, which starts next week. The two-night event, as you know, the 24th, and then obviously the 31st of Halloween. They had a bada bing, bada boom battle royal, and they had 10 teams, and it was down to 3 teams. It was, while the Brawling Brutes were, I think, brawling with Gallus, I do believe, or no, I think it was, I don't know, Bronco, OTM. And what happened was the Creeds drew out the Garza Dynasty, but then the Garza Dynasty noticed that the referees did not see it, so they threw out the Creeds, and the referees ended up seeing that, and the Creeds were eliminated. That was down between Chase U and the Garza Dynasty. They had a regular tag team matchup. The Creeds came back to distract the referee trying to object to this, and Chase U took advantage, and they won the matchup. So they'll be facing the family for the tag team titles this coming for next week on Halloween Havoc. Blair Davenport challenged Gigi Dolan at Halloween Havoc, and then Lexus King will make his debut next week at Halloween Havoc. Lexus King is obviously Brian Pillman Jr. A lot of people don't like the name, but Lexus is, I know it sounds feminine, but it's honoring his sister who passed away in a car accident in 2009, and King honoring his mother who remarried after being a widow for a long time. Carmelo Hayes addresses the NXT universe, and Baron Corbin interrupts Hayes, and Dijak interrupts both of them, and then Ilya Dragunov said, hey. And he said that Cody Rhodes made one more rule before he left, before his special guest GM for NXT. Now it was going to be a fatal four-way, and Trick Williams was involved in this. And all 4 men fight out, and Trick and Mello stood tall. Fallon Henley was talking to the NXT Women's Division about the breakout tournament. They said, you girls are going to do well, you're going to kill it, and all that. And then Tiffany Stratton disrespects and interrupts Fallon Henley. Those two. Then they had the third women's breakout tournament. Carmen Petrovich versus Jada Parker. And Carmen Petrovich won the match. Tegan Knox was getting ready for her match against Lyra Valkyria. And Natalya ended up talking to her and pep talked her and said, hey, I see something special in you. And then her music was playing, so they fought Lyra Valkyria and Tegan Knox. But then during the matchup, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, the women's tag team champions, came out to distract them. And Valkyria took advantage of that situation and ended up winning the matchup. And then Valkyria addresses Becky Lynch after the match. As you know, next week she will challenge Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship. And Lynch responds, hey, when I'm upside that ring with you, consider me your enemy, not your idol, not your hero. Because if you want this title, you got to show me how much you want it. And then Carmelo Hayes confronts Rick Williams, and they say, hey, it is what it is. And you know what? I say, at the end, we'll always be friends. And they say, yeah, okay. And Gigi Dolan accepts Davenport's challenge by spinning the wheel. make the deal. It'll be a lights out match next week at Halloween Havoc. Von Wagner was rehabbing, and he was struggling with his rehabs. And Mr. Stone helps him out, encourages him, and kept on going. And then Von Wagner was never giving up. Sachi versus Kiana James, and Roxanne Perez was rifling through James's bag to find a brick inside, distracting Kiana James. Sachi picks up the victory. Mackenzie Mitchell Israel interviewed Last Legend Oro Mensah and talk about Jakara Jackson's injury on the phone with Noam Dar. But Akira Tozawa interrupts him and he says, "Where is Noam?" And he goes, "I'm looking for him." And Noam's like, "Who's that?" "Oh, it's nobody." And then Trick Williams was attacked backstage during all this, and Hayes and referees yelled for help. Kelly Kincaid reports that Williams is ruled out of the matchup. Now it's back to a triple threat. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Dominic Mysterio, and then Nathan Frazier confronts him. Mysterio and both men brawl it out. And then as they were brawling to the ring, Rhea Ripley bails Dominic Mysterio out of the brawl. And then Shotzi and Roxanne Perez were talking, and then all of a sudden, Roxanne Perez looks at the wheels. "Do you mind?" "Not at all." And then spins the wheel, and she will take on Kiana James in a doubles playground matchup. Whatever that is, it's not good. Ariana Grace addresses Jakara Jackson's injury and wants a bye, but Brindley Reese will be taking over. And Ariana Grace did pick up the victory. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Braun Breaker. Mr. Stone confronts Breaker and challenges her to a match at Halloween Havoc. Triple threat match, Carmelo Hayes, Baron Corbin, and Dijak. And Carmelo Hayes ended up winning the matchup. And then Vlad Valkyria watches on. Says Lynch's title will be hers, and to rips apart a picture of her and Becky Lynch. But then Jade Cargill goes on a string pointing at her watch. You see? So I do apologize in my videos, and this video gets cut short today. Episode 940 of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977 is complete. As you know, tonight is Dynamite. And so I got 2 more videos to do. It's going to be very difficult for me to get it done. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful, blessed day, and I hope you guys continue to watch these videos and be blessed in as it is. So, up next, The Joker's Wild. Let's see if I can do what I can do best, okay? So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.